Big Ben is
Ben,
going to
is this...
spend 2 momentum
Okay.
to do a heal move. So
Oh,
as
okay.
Yeehaw is backing up to get his distance to run at him,
Oh, this is
you just see
and I say over the mic so you can hear it. He's behind me, isn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's episode of Monday Night No. We're coming to you live from the wonderful city of Raleigh, North Carolina. That's where we're bringing the episode to you. I know you're all fan favorites and excited this evening. Tonight, we're going to kick it off with an old school matchup here. He's been on a downward trend. He's been struggling left and right, up and down, falling over and over, all over himself. The man Gator will be bringing up tonight's card, taking on the newly returned, recently defrosted, Cold Stone Cream Austin. Will Gator be able to turn things around this evening? Who knows? Will he continue to trip over himself? That's what everybody is tuned in to see. What happens to him this evening? Can Cold Stone start to climb his way to the top and get into some of the mayhem of the ring that has been going on in his absence? Let's cut to Cold Stone to hear it from the man himself. Cold Stone, what do you have to say about tonight's matchup?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to take down the recently fallen Gator. I'm gonna show him what it means to be the Cold Stone Creamer.
More colorful words could not be said by any of our other wrestlers. We'll see tonight if indeed being cold-blooded will matter. Entering into the ring first for this evening will be our very own Cold Stone. Take it away.
Coming down the signature, the signature Speedo, of course. But he's gonna be coming down with a brand new trench coat as he walks down to the stage, and he's gonna stop and grab a mic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to know, after last episode's festivities, Jen and Berries and me have come out with a new ice cream flavor. It is called Fudge Management. And he's gonna, a couple of his entourage are gonna bring a couple coolers out and start throwing out the new flavor to the crowd again. He's gonna take one himself, and he's gonna be eating it as he's coming down to the ring. Get up into the ring and chug the rest of it. Take off the trench coat, hand it to his entourage. Oh yeah!
I like how Cold Stone has slowly become a mix of the Kool-Aid Man and something else. I'm eventually going to have to put up just a wall of Ben & Jerry's ice cream that he breaks through on his way into the ring.
it's the Kool-Aid Man Randy Savage.
The Kool-Aid Man Randy Savage. Coming at you live with 31 flavors. So, now that Cold Stone has made his way down, we get Gator again coming in kind of unceremoniously, walks down in his usual entry music again, completely not, no longer followed by Allie, who has switched camps to the star and veteran of the card, Thunder Rolls, who can be seen sitting backstage, enjoying the Beyond the Burger, brought to you by tonight's sponsors.
Enjoying.
Indeed. All right. So, Cold Stone, you are slated to start in control of the match this evening. How would you like to start?
All right, so I'm gonna go grab the mic again. Ooh, Gator, I know that you've been having a rough time, but Remember, sportsmanlike. I'm gonna hold out my hand for a handshake. And as he does that, I'm gonna stomp on his foot, throw the mic at him.
Wow, of course. Nobody saw this coming. Go ahead and give me a work roll.
That is.
Oh.
It's only an 11. All right. Only an 11.
Only an 11. Gee whiz. All right, so you hit him in the face with the mic and it stomp on his foot at the same time. What is your next move here?
I'm gonna give him a couple punches to the chest, just really slow and hard, not
Uh-huh.
doing real.
Okay, but just giving some hits to the chest. Continue.
Do I need to roll for that or?
Yeah, work. You're still
Oh,
doing work,
okay.
bud.
Ooh, not so good. A 3.
Oh, so horrible. Okay. So you're giving him the hits to the chest and it's just not selling well. So instead, whew, maybe Gator will turn it around today. He takes the hits, backs up a little bit, and then just gives you a quick spear onto the ground. It's gonna sit on top of you and bam, bam, just give you some haymakers. He's then going to jump up off of you after he's laid into you on the ground, bounce off one set of ropes, jump over you, bounce off the other, and come in for ceremonious elbow drop, of which, here we go, he flops.
Ooh. All right, so for the flop, instead of him like make it obvious that he flopped, I want to I rolled out of the way at the last second for him to
Right.
smack his elbow. As he's laying on the ground, we get a few kicks in, and then I'm gonna pick him up and put him into the turnbuckle.
Okay. So work for the kicks and then body for moving him to the turnbuckle.
7 for the work.
Okay.
Oh no, this is not a good one.
Okay.
5.
All right. So as you pick him up to try to move him to the turnbuckle, he'll blast back in with a series of jabs, which he nails, causing you to cause him to fall to the. You drop him. He lands with his feet. Just starts pushing you back. He's gonna go for a body roll to try to lift you and run towards the turnbuckle, slamming you into it, which he does. He then is going to give you some quick body shots and hand control back over to you while he's working you in the corner.
So I'm back in the turnbuckle.
Yep. Taking lefts and rights.
And so I'm gonna use the turnbuckle and kick my feet up and push him back off of me.
Uh-huh.
Like kick him back off of me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go in for as he gets pushed back to my feet, run in for a clothesline.
Okay.
Eight.
I mean, you hit the clothesline. He will drop to the ground with a thud.
All right, so I'm gonna drop on top of him like I'm trying to pin him out, and then I'll give him control.
Okay. So he has control back. He is going to He's going to try and give you an Irish whip.
Irish or Scottish?
Irish.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
We've seen the clarification. Yeah.
That's just on the wrestler themselves.
Okay.
Give him a good old Irish whip as you're coming back from the bouncing back off of the ropes. He is going to try and leap and give you a crossbody, of which he will, bringing you down onto the ground, and then he's going to try to put you in a submission hold and give you control back.
All right, so I'm gonna let the countdown get close. Like I'm struggling to get back up. Then I'm gonna kick out.
Okay.
1,
2. It's only 2.
back up and I'm gonna throw him against the ropes and
Okay.
let him bounce.
Okay. You're gonna Irish whip him.
6. Oh no!
You're doing great.
Oh no!
So on the way back from the Irish whip, he is going to leapfrog you, and then go into after he does the leapfrog, he will use your momentum coming back off the other side of the ropes, and he's gonna leg sweep you. Wow, he's on fire today. So he leg sweeps you, leaves you on the ground, and then he just starts trying to work the audience. So it's back to you while he's trying to get the crowd riled up.
All right. So
People are disappointed. They're eating their fudge management and throwing spoons.
Are they throwing spoons into the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get up, like hold my ribs and pick up a spoon, go behind him, and then I'll act like I'm like gouging his eye as I come up behind him.
Okay. Going for the eye with the scoop.
Mm.
The plastic spoon to the eye. No. He never saw it coming.
7.
Oh God, not the spoon.
Yeah, so as I'm gouging, I'm gonna turn him around. I'm gonna give him a real punch to the face.
Wow. Okay. Roll real.
Boop him right in the nose. That would be a 9.
Ouch. All right, you bloody his nose. He wasn't expecting that. Too bad Dark Love's not there. There's that blood.
does that cause him to have an injury, or do I get that choice?
That is the injury, is he gets the broken nose from you popping him in the face.
Okay.
So now you've busted his nose. Good job.
And I'm gonna bounce off the ropes and spear him, and try to spear him over the other ropes.
Okay, enough momentum to knock him over the other ropes. Give me a body roll. So you're trying to power him over. That's what it is.
Oh my god, an 8!
Okay. Okay. So you hit him up over the ropes. He'll go over and land down, just barely missing the skirt and hit the ground. So now he's on the ground, just bloody nose, slowly trying to get himself back up.
I'm gonna go on the other side of the ropes, hold on to him, wait till he almost gets up, and then I'm gonna drop him with the cone.
Drop him with the cone.
the elbow to the back.
Uh-huh. Outside of the ring, or you're waiting for him to get back in?
I'm waiting for him to get almost up outside of the ring.
Okay.
And that's a 7.
All right, so he climbs back up onto the skirt on the outside. You give him the cone, and that crumples him back down. Now he's sitting on the edge of the skirt of the ring. What do you want to do?
How many seconds till he's out? Is it outside the ring?
It's a count of 10. We're at a count of 4.
All right, so I'm gonna go outside the ropes as he's laying there. I'm gonna hang
Uh-huh.
onto the ropes, but keep my feet on his back to pin him down. That way, I'm still technically not out of the ring.
So you're gonna just try and DQ him?
Hmm. And then I will hand control back over to him if I
Okay.
don't fail this.
All right. So
I got an 8 on that roll.
You're putting feet on him to keep him. Oh no. To keep him outside, and then he's gonna injure himself on the way back in the roll because he rolled double ones.
Ooh.
So that's a real injury he's going to suffer and is now kind of rolling on the mat on the inside. You can tell he twisted something. You're not sure what, but it's to you, and he's giving you the eyes like, end this now, because he's actually hurt.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna climb up on the turnbuckle and start the chant. Down with Gator! Down with Gator!
Wow. Rubbing salt in that wound. Go for it. Work the audience.
And I roll my audience, correct?
Audience. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a +2 on that.
Yes.
10.
Wow. Okay. So the audience pops when you do this. You get +1 momentum and +1 heat. What are you gonna do after? You now have 5 momentum.
Oh, what can I do with that 5 momentum?
You can use that to spend on your finisher.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Spend all 5 on the.
I can spend them all on the finisher.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, and that's just a flat roll for the finisher.
That's just a flat roll.
Woo, here
as
we go.
You
Here we
can't
go.
fail if you roll.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I had that 5 momentum because that makes it a 10.
Good job. You hit your finisher clean. You get the pin and the count out, and they're able to help Gator off of the mat and backstage quickly. Is there anything you want to say after the match?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm here to take down anybody that gets in my way. Dark Love, watch your back, and especially you, management. I'm coming for you next.
So as you walk out, back up the ramp, the management screen will lower as you're walking back up the ramp, and as it flares up, usually instead of the management suit that's usually depicted there, all you see is this mad staring face of Caretaker, who just crazy eyes looks at you from the screen.
So whatever that had, I'm gonna start I'm gonna walk over to the crowd and take like ice cream from their hand and start throwing it at the screen at them while yelling obscenities.
And then as you're allowed to then continue to walk back into the back with the rest of your entrance music. Going to the sidelines, we have Bob Haas. Well, I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I've rarely seen a good matchup like that in a while. Gator finally showing some juice here, and that he's not resigned himself into becoming a pair of designer shoes. Also, we see the underhanded tricks once again from Cold Stone. Sure, not giving anybody the time of day, let alone that sportsmanship that we're looking to cater here. I will say that the fudge management flavor, not bad. Wouldn't buy it myself, but free samples abounds. Also, what was with the caretaker making the eyes at Coldstone as he leaves. Only time will tell on that one. Doesn't look good for him, especially with calling out management once again. Who knows what's in store for him now that he's joined the side of the rebellion?
Yeah, Bob, Jim here. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the whole fudge flavor. I was a little partial to the rum raisin that we had last week, but I mean this one's not bad, like you said. Cold Stone obviously coming out trying some new stuff. Didn't really impress me too much with his performance against Gator. I feel like that was more of just a pushover match. Gator has his performance hasn't been all that great this season, and I felt like he probably could have done more. But he's just coming back, so maybe it's just his warm up, and he's trying to take it easy while he gets back into the swing of things.
Well, Coldstone has been missing for quite some time, so there's no shame in knocking the ice off the sides. As for Gator, it looked like a good showing for him, but then towards the end, I think something happened. We might have to check up with him later to see if he's all right, but it didn't look good from what I saw down here next to the ring. But let's not detract from our next matchup. Everybody's favorite hardcore hero, Dark Love, will be joining us for another of his hardcore matches. I have to say, I haven't seen this many hardcore matches lined up in the card in a long time. Dark Loved will be taking on the newly rethought of Just Invincible, making his step up to take the place that was once Gator's. Can he show what he's got and what he's advanced towards in this hardcore match that will involve both chairs and bats? I don't know why bats, probably because they're marketable. Let's cut backstage and talk to our hardcore hero ourselves. Dark Love, what do you have to say about this match that's upcoming?
Oh, I've been practicing my swing. Getting those muscles nice and toned. Y'all might be in for a home run tonight. Justin, prepare yourself. There ain't gonna be no 9 innings. There'll be one. And then you're out.
No three strikes for this man tonight. He's going for the home run, and Just Invincible apparently is the ball. Well,
So actually cut over to Just Invincible's dressing room, and it cuts over to the outside of the room, and you just hear. And he opens up the door, and it's Big Ben out there.
what? What's happening? What's going on? Big Ben near where Just Invincible is? Somebody get a mic back there.
I listen, Justin. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about the way things ended last time. I had no hard feelings, and I wanted to extend a little bit of a peace offering to maybe help you out in your match against Dark Love tonight. I would be honored if you would use the cricket bat that I won the championship back in primary school with. Please, my friend, it's a bats and chairs match. I would be honored if you would use my bat in tonight's match.
Amazing. Just Invincible taking the cricket bat from Big Ben. This could be a matchup for the record books, folks. Cricket and baseball. We've never seen them cross like this before, but here we're bringing it to you. Don't forget to get your bats out at the merchandise store. Entering into the ring first for the evening will be Just Invincible, coming down, holding high aloft the newly acquired cricket bat, giving it a couple good test swings as he makes his way down the ramp. You can hear the hard wood that it is as he bats it against his heels, making his way down. Makes it down to the ring, hops up onto the skirt, gives the cricket bat a twirl to rise up the crowd, and then hops over the top rope, ready to go. Go ahead, Dark Love. Where are we coming in this time?
All right. Music turns on. You start hearing like the crowd go wild in on the side somewhere. And you see Dark Love just pop out with the bat kind of pushed to swing, and you see a bunch of balls actually being thrown at him by the audience, and he just starts swinging madly and misses all of them as he gets pelted by all of these hard balls. And he kind of like, good job to the audience, and then he makes his way to the ring.
Fantastic. Getting pelted by balls before the match. Only here on N.A.W. will you experience the wild world that wrestling can be. Chairs have already been arrayed outside of the ring. We have a bunch of folding chairs that have been put out. There is still a pushed out cart that has folding chairs that are still on top of it, and then a bunch have been arrayed along the outside of the ring, and there are 2 bats, one on each side of the ring in opposite on opposite turnbuckles, and then you have the one that you're bringing in yourself, and Just Invincible has his cricket bat. I don't think I'm missing anything at this point.
No.
So, you enter the ring. Just Invincible holds out the cricket bat, pointing in your direction, waiting for you to cross bats, as it were.
All right. So I'll go up to him as well, and I'll just kind of like put it so where they're kind of crossed.
Uh-huh.
I kind of just tap them.
Okay.
And then who starts us off?
Starting off will be you. So
Okay.
the taps are in, and we're off.
So as soon as I know the fight has started, I immediately tap his cricket bat as hard as I can to kind of throw his hand off balance, and then I kind of just tackle him. Try to kind of just try to take him to the ropes. My
Give me a
test
work
rolls
roll.
my test rolls weren't great. I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is a 6. We're off to a lovely start.
So he takes the tackle and brings you with him, and as he's backing up towards the ropes, he's going to attempt a feat of strength to just hold you in place.
So just kind of like mid charge.
Which he does. He then gives you a push away from him, and is going to use the cricket bat to try and swing low to take your legs out from under you.
Sweep the leg.
But he telegraphs the swing completely.
Okay.
How would you like to recover from his huge
so as he's
failure?
going, I'll try to step on the cricket bat as it is about to hit my foot.
Uh-huh.
So I'll step up and like, literally pin it to the ground.
Okay.
And then I'll do just to work, not a reel, but I'll do like knee him in the face as I
Okay.
have him down on the ground because I'm holding the bat there.
All right. Give me a work for the knee.
7. Oh, thank goodness.
So you give him the knee, and it jerks his head back. You're still in control. Do you want to remain in control or give up and get momentum?
I'll remain in control, and I'll kind of do like the home run pose.
The Babe Ruth point to the audience.
Yes. Just real quick. So I'll do that as I work the audience.
All right. Give me a work the audience roll.
Okay. Do I still have the +2 for this, or are we back to +1?
No, you're still at +2.
Okay.
I think you won the last one, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you should be at +3 then.
Oh, +3. Oh, okay. Ooh, even better. Oh, that is an 11.
All right. The crowd is on its feet. They're ready for this
12,
hardcore
sorry.
match. There was already blood in the first match. They want more.
Yeah, it was a 12 actually.
Well, that's even better. So that pops the crowd up. They're up on their feet, bats swirling in the air,
Yes.
and you're still in control.
I did the post. I'm not about to give control now, so I'll bring it on down. Not a real, not a real.
Okay.
Just just. I know everyone expects real from Dark Lord now, but he's trying to calm down a little bit.
All
He's
right,
just
I'm respecting the craft now. I like it.
Sure. That is a 6. That is a botch.
Oh, so you go down to try and crack him, and instead, in a fast flourish, he brings the cricket bat up just in time to deflect, knocks your bat away, and then at the same time will pop up to his feet, and then he's going to, as he knocks the bat away, drop the cricket bat, and as he jumps up, grab you and whip you into the ropes and give you a clothesline on the way back, which he does.
Okay.
Bam! Then he
Straight to the
will
mat.
walk over you, just doing one of these, working the audience himself. Again, getting them to cheer, and they're super excited for this match. While you're laying on the ground, he's going to go to the side of the ring, and he's going to pull in one of the chairs. And instead of just setting it up, he's just going to bring it over and kind of just toss it on you.
Oh. Ack.
So he just tosses the chair onto you and hands control back over to you.
Okay.
Are you crying?
I kind of like
There's no
take the chair
crying.
off, and I immediately think Matt Savage, and I just kind of toss it out of the way, and I just continue with the bat.
Okay.
It's like no, and I'll take another swing.
Alright.
Just to the body. 7. Oh, thank goodness.
All right. So he takes the body shot for the bat. What are you doing after the hit?
Do one more.
Okay.
Kind of just putting those swings that didn't hit a single bar earlier to work. I got a bigger target now.
Uh-huh.
10.
Wow. People are super excited to see this hit connect.
Yes. And I'll kind of just start twirling the bat and like in just showboating. And I'll hand over control.
Okay. Showboating with the bat. Not to be outdone, Just Invincible scrambles for the cricket bat, does a wind up to try to give you an upswing.
Oh.
Ooh, and he hits it pretty hard. Not for real though.
Oh. Disappointment.
I know, right? That's partially what you're wanting. You are still taking the punishment of being beaten with a cricket bat. So he gets the upswing, then he's going to give you a shove into the corner of the ring, throwing you into a turnbuckle, do a quick run up and jump up on the middle rope, and then bring an elbow down onto the side of your neck.
So I will. Oh, okay.
Oof, no. He tries. He goes up and starts to bring it down, but it's not. It looks like he misjudged. How are you going to salvage this?
Oh, I'm going to, as he's coming down, literally throw him over the ropes, over onto the chairs on the outside of the ring.
Okay. Give me a body roll.
All right. I literally have no rolls that can give me any kind of bonus. I'm 0 all across.
Yeah, but you have
that is an
momentum that
8.
you can spend.
Yes, I haven't. That is an 8.
All right. Well, you toss him up over, and you see him fall into the chairs with a loud bang. Crashes
Yes.
into them.
I will start climbing the turnbuckle. I'm gonna actually go off the turnbuckle onto him outside of the ring.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll
this
me
is gonna
another
hurt.
work. The
It's
dive
gonna-
from the turnbuckle.
Yes. The audience wants blood. 7. Oh, thank goodness.
So you hit into the chairs as he catches you. Both fall into the chairs, rolling, smashing into them. They scatter and start to go everywhere.
All
You're
right.
still in
So,
control.
I will hand over control as I'm lying on him.
All right. He'll push you off. You're both kind of laying on the ground, having dived from the top rope turnbuckle off the turnbuckle into him into chairs. He struggles to kind of stand up and then slowly crawls his way in under the bottom of the bottom rope back into the ring and just kind of rolls over, making a grab for the cricket bat to use as a crutch to stand up. He slowly gets to his feet, still looking a little dazed, and just readies the cricket bat in the middle of the ring. It's
All right.
back to you.
It's real time. Here we go.
Oh no.
I'm gonna kind of like just swing the bat, but let go at the end. Um, just throw it at him from outside of the ring.
Okay. Go right for it.
Real time.
My God. Oh boy.
That is a 6.
Oh no! So you let the bat go. It's flying
Oh,
at him.
don't I have bonuses for it being a
You
hardcore
have
match?
momentum you can spend. Yes, you have 4 momentum you can spend.
Oh, okay. So I add 1 to make that a solid 7.
Okay. So
Yes.
instead of him leaping over it, he's going to hit him down in the shins, taking him down onto the mat.
Awesome. So I'll start climbing in. As I'm climbing in, I'll hand control so he can react however he needs to.
Um, rubbing his damaged shins from you tossing the bat in at him. If you're gonna hand him off control while you're getting back in the ring, he's gonna muster what strength he can, and as you're climbing the ropes to get back in, he's gonna try and spear you off of the side back into the chairs, which he does.
Okay.
Bam! And now he's tangled up in the ropes, just kind of hanging there from spearing you back out of the ring into the chairs behind you.
Okay. Going to me.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to grab a chair, throw it into the ring, and then start climbing in. It's like I'm taking the page from Cream Austin's game here. So I'm just gonna set it down, and then try to move him onto the chair. At least try to force him to sit on it. Do you need a roll,
Mhm.
or does that happen?
No, you can get him over there. He's dazed from
Okay.
the stun and being tangled in the ropes.
Okay. All right. Sit him there, and then I grab the bat again, and I just start pummeling him on the chest with the bat.
Okay.
Not real.
I would hope not. Give me the work roll.
That is a 9.
All right. People are counting the number of swings that you
Yes.
put in as you're swinging.
All right. So I just go. I hit him 3 times, and then I kind of start doing my finisher,
Uh huh.
like
Winding up for your finisher,
my winding up. Yes.
where you hit
And then
yourself in the head a few times, getting yourself psyched up,
yes, just oh
and then go for the machine gun headbutt.
yes.
All right.
Okay, and then I'll go for that.
Roll for
And
your finisher. You have 3 momentum to spend.
I'm spending it all.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Whew. You hit big with the machine gun headbutt.
Yes.
Just invincible, down and out. They give him the count, slow and steady. It looks like the cricket bat wasn't quite enough, and people are on their feet cheering, holding bats above their heads like the barbarians that they are.
So I take the cricket bat, kind of look at it, and like he still can't believe that Big Ben, who he has looked up to for some time, has kind of helped his opponent. just looks at it and he's
Uh-huh.
like, no, he shakes his head. He's very disappointed. So he goes to the turnbuckles and he just swings it until the cricket bat breaks.
Oh, breaks the cricket bat on the turnbuckle.
Yes.
Whoo!
He just grabs all
Okay.
the splinters and he just takes it off the ring with him.
Whoo! Takes the destroyed cricket bat with him.
Yes.
I don't know what that plan is going to be, but I'm excited to see what comes from it. um, let's check in with our newly arrived, once again, guest announcer, Patches O'Houlihan. Patches, what do you have to say about that last match? And have you tried Stone Cold's new Ben & Jerry's flavor fudge management?
Uh, after this, I gotta go backstage and get some of that because that sounds amazing. But I will say that boy's got a violent streak, the likes of which we have never seen here at Northern Appalachian Wrestling, and I am all for it. As far as cricket goes, I don't know anything about the game. It's just like more boring baseball, the best American sport there is. But if there's anyone chirping right now, it's the crickets because that boy just went to sleep.
You really have to wonder how Big Ben is feeling about this, especially the gifting the cricket bat, hoping for the best, especially for Just Invincible. We've really seen a turnaround from Big Ben lately. Really coming together with the rest of the roster, showing that he can be the leader that management can't seem to get a grasp on.
The man's got a grip on the locker room, it seems, and we just got to see if he can carry that on for some good old fashioned momentum.
You also have to wonder, why isn't the champ stepping up into that particular scenario as well?
Mhm.
We haven't heard much from him. He's been quiet ever since that elimination match. We'll have to see what the rest of the evening brings, as he is supposed to be in the ring tonight.
Looking forward to it.
We definitely all are here. Let's cut backstage briefly to see how Big Ben feels about the outcome of that match. Big Ben, what are you feeling? How do you feel? The beloved cricket bat from your childhood destroyed in the ring.
Well, I have to say, I'm not particularly happy about it. I've had that thing since, I was just a wee lad. And, for somebody like Doc Love to show the level of disrespect that he did to somebody else's personal property, I mean, I got to be honest with you, I'm a little upset, and it seems a little bit out of character for that man. I had a little more respect for him, than I do now, obviously, and there may be something in the future. I mean, if that's the way he wants it, that's the way he's gonna have it, and perhaps I'm just gonna have to see him in the ring, and we can settle our differences there. But I can guarantee you, he's not gonna like the results. And he says that he likes pain. Well, I think we may change his tastes after we meet in the ring.
Some bold statements there from Big Ben. You gotta wonder if Dark Loved is even shaken up a little bit, slowly and steadily becoming the hardcore hero. Next up this evening, though, we have the lightning round coming in with the Thunder Rolls taking on the champ himself, Hercule, who we have not seen since that elimination match where Thunder Rolls had interfered, trying to take out the champ. We thought that they were going to come together and be the new tag team powerhouse, but it doesn't look like that's in the cards. Thunder Rolls, what do you have to say about this match tonight? How are you feeling?
Well, I gotta say that how I'm feeling is absolutely wonderful after I've eaten this Beyond the Burger. It's a wonderful beet and sweet potato patty gives you quite the flavor, and it's pretty good for people who are looking for a substitute of of a different variety. It tastes good in all situations, so Beyond the Burger is the way to go, folks.
I gotta say, Thunder Rolls, it doesn't sound like you're too thrilled about Beyond the Burger. We're gonna have to find you some better uh, sponsorship there with the delectable meats that you are normally accustomed to
I
sharing
said
with us.
I said nothing negative about this. It's fantastic, and I'm getting all the points in here. You know, sweet potato beets, fantastic. Oh, good meat substitute. Yeah, you should go out and try some at least once. It's worth.
At least one time. Well, maybe I'll put it on my to-do list. But I gotta wonder, is that gonna affect the match for this evening?
There's a match.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Hercule and
Yeah. The champ himself.
champ. Um, so yeah, I was given this match, and they said that it was gonna be good, and I was expecting Big Ben or something, but I uh I imagine it'll be good. We'll continue to do what we do, and everything will be fine, and we'll move. Sorry, I'm a bit cranky today. Something is in my system. It just doesn't feel great. I'm trying to make it work. Uh, I don't know what it was.
Well, hopefully that won't have a detrimental effect to you tonight, this evening, against the still champion of N.A.W. Only time will tell in the lightning round that is coming up next. So we hope that Thunder Rolls is able to get himself together, and hopefully this sudden change in diet will not cause a detrimental effect to the veteran himself, who has been on quite a roll, if I may say. Jim, what do you think about this upcoming match? Or even Patches, what do you have to say about this upcoming match?
I saw him. I gotta say, I don't know the man I saw in that promo just now. Thunder Rolls. I liked that steak. I love that steak more than I love my wife, and I hate my wife. But I love. I gotta go.
Oh, Patch, we've
I'm
lost
getting to
Patches.
my
Patches has run
friend.
into the back. Um,
One
Well,
second.
well,
guys.
Bob, I gotta say I'm kind of worried about the Thunder Rolls on this one. Doesn't look like that Beyond the Burger sat too well with him. I think he's gonna probably need to make sure he takes it a little bit careful tonight. Maybe avoid shots to the stomach, anything along those lines, because we surely wouldn't want to see a match interrupted by a quickly needed bathroom break or anything along those lines. So let's hope that his gastrointestinal system is up to par and is as strong as he is in the ring, because otherwise it could spell trouble when he faces the champ tonight. Back to you, Bob.
well said, Jim. Well said. That could be a problem going into this night's match. But like I said, we'll find out. Coming in first for the evening, the champ himself, making his way down the ramp to the ring, Hercule! Lights go down, flashes. There's a shot of what looks like electricity that shoots down the ramp and encompasses the ring briefly. We don't know how they got it to do that. Someone would say the magic of Tesla, but we'll never know. Hercule makes his way down into the ring, stepping up, the ceremonial unclasping of the cape and the flourish out into the adoring audience, with screams and cheers for the champ. Thunder Rolls, you may make your entrance.
My wonderful song comes on. Everything else, right before my song comes on, it's sponsored by Beyond the Burger. And then song comes on. Everything's fantastic. I come rolling down the ramp, cheering everywhere. I'm I'm not eating a Beyond the Burger. Just it's not happening. As I'm rolling
Okay.
down the ramp. Okay. Smiling, waving to everybody. Hallie's riding on the back. Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cruising up to the roll. She lifts up the edge of the ring so I can slide underneath. Everything's fine. I'm gonna drive around Hercule.
Okay.
Go to my corner.
Get the ceremonial drive around and the cheers.
Cheer to everybody. Amp up the crowd. Point to the sponsorship opportunity.
Flashing above the ring, the sponsorship Beyond the Burger.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it. It's better than meat.
No, it's a try it. It might be.
We're
Try it.
currently handing out free samples of Beyond the Burger to the audience.
Try it. It might be a meat substitute. Or try it. It's a meat substitute.
There we go. Well, the audience will get their fair chance to try it and see how they like it. Although mixed with the fudge management from earlier, I don't know how well that's going to go down.
I'd say the camera would pan to show where the stall is selling the Beyond the Burger. Nobody's in line.
Nobody's there.
Seems like people are
Not a
actually
single
avoiding it.
sample.
One tumbleweed goes by.
There's one sample missing from the table, and all the fudge ripple is gone.
Yeah, all of it is gone. The stall is closed. Fudge the management sold out.
I might
Ah.
be not supposed to do this.
Thunder Rolls, you will be starting in control of the match this evening.
Am I slated
How
to lose?
you are slated to lose.
I'm not losing to Hercule.
Not losing to the champ. You can break what management wants.
I ain't losing to Hercule. Not happening. I have values, okay?
You have values promoting Beyond the Burger.
I mean,
Well, you get to
sponsorship.
start in control. How would you like to start?
Have you seen half the people on Twitch promoting G Fuel? Anyway,
No, I have not.
okay, how would I like to start? I'm gonna run over
Yes.
his toes and then
Oh,
go back.
the usual toe run over. We get the jumping up and down.
And then go back around and give him an elbow to the jaw as I drive by.
Okay. Give me a work roll unless you're hitting him for real.
It's not for real. It's for work.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Wow. So pops big, knocks his jaw back. Audience on their feet, super excited that this is starting off so strong. And you're still in control.
I'll give him control.
He'll rub his jaw and then he's going to give you a big boot to try to push you back into the corner of the turnbuckle, which he does, and then he'll do a rushing elbow charge into your gut, of which he hits and then gives control back over to you.
Well, luckily for me, I can't feel that very well. So as he gives me the elbow, I will headbutt him.
Nice.
Counter it. And push him back away.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Okay. Are you remaining in control or giving it back to him?
Nope. He can take control back.
Okay.
I need to get to 5.
Pushing him back. So he's going to. You push him back. He's going to use the push of the momentum to rebound into the ropes and launch himself forward. And he's going to give you the double drop kick, which he does land.
Merry Christmas.
Hitting the double drop kick, he'll then pop up in from a roll from the mat, jumping up and launching himself into a spear to push you even further into the ropes. Of which he will succeed.
Man.
And as you rebound from that, it launches you into the middle of the ring, and you do kind of a little spin as he kicks one of your wheels, and then he just kind of celebrates to the crowd,
Can't you be
handing
more
control back over to you.
Can't you be more like Gator?
This the champ.
As he points to the crowd, I'm gonna grab one of his legs and kind of like flip him over on his back.
Oof. Give me that. Give me that work.
7.
Whew. All right, so you've tossed him down onto the ground.
He's making
What's
this
the next move?
way hard on me. The next move will be to grab one of his legs and drag him around the ring.
Full speed.
Full speed.
Okay.
No, that's a 5.
Oh no! So as you get ready to start hitting full speed to drag him around the ring, he is going to kick your brakes on.
That's not good.
This will toss you briefly out of the chair, face forward. He's then going to try and wrap you up in a headlock and give control back over to you as he scoots you closer towards the edge of the ring where the rope is.
I'm going to bite his arm and then grab my ultra flexible leg and kick him.
All right.
This is gonna be real because you can't exactly fake biting someone.
No, you can't exactly fake biting.
Minus 1. That's a 7.
Okay.
Wait.
You still succeed. Ah! He jumps up from the bite. Ah!
As he jumps up, I'll hit the back of his knees to knock him back down on the mat with me.
Okay. Once he
Eh.
falls back onto the mat.
Eh. Okay, double 6s.
Wow.
Sure. He's gonna get on the mat with me. Get down
Yep.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Champion.
Now he's down on the mat with you. Now what?
I'm gonna like rock myself up and then drop my elbow onto his chest.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
So you rock up and go to drop your elbow onto it, and he just one-handed grabs your arm and slowly pushes you back down onto the mat. And then he is going to try and wrap you up in a submission hold, only realizing that wrapping up your legs in the submission hold does nothing.
Okay.
So it's back to you.
I'll look at him like he's stupid, and then I'll just like throw myself forward and headbutt him again as he's doing that.
All right.
That's a 7.
All
Cannot
right.
fail. Not allowed to fail.
You're still in control.
Well, since I'm out of my chair, I'm going to crawl over and get back in my chair. And then I'm going to run over his fingers.
Oof. Ouch.
No more weird grabbing me. And I'll buckle myself in when I get in my chair too, so he can't throw me back
He
out.
can't throw you out.
That's an 8.
Again, jumping up and down as his fingers look like they've been crushed from being run over. Ah, ah, ah.
Well, now I'm gonna run over the other toes so I can knock him over.
So he's had his hands run over, he's had his foot run over again. And so jumping up and down on one foot while holding his fingers and toe.
And then just push him over.
One push.
Yes. And that's a
All
9.
right. Pushing the champ over as he falls down, rocking back and forth from the pain of having his hands run over and possibly crushed.
And I'm gonna go for the finisher. And I'm gonna like
Okay.
motion to management up the screen as I do it. And I'm gonna
Oh,
burn the 4 momentum as I do this.
okay.
Well, I'm not gonna hit it clean. That's a 9, and I will use the thing from my sheet to make him look strong in defeat,
Okay.
and therefore he'll gain an audience. But I will still
All right.
win.
Instead of losing, but you'll still come out on top. So it'll come down to you.
That's the Rick
Uh,
roll, and I'm gonna let it play as it happens too.
The music just drops from the ceiling, lights spinning everywhere. The Rick roll has been successfully landed. The champ, after being ceremoniously defeated, rolls out and just quickly makes his way back into the backstage.
Not gonna lose, not gonna lose.
The music cuts off abruptly, lights come back up on the house. The management screen slowly lowers from the back. And you just have a crossed arms caretaker.
He's looked better.
Green slowly raises back up.
I grab a mic real quick.
All right.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to try to be on the burger, it gives you the strength to defeat even champions like this. Gotta say, not normal people are used to expecting things like this. It's not for everyone. Everybody, you can still have fantastic, wonderful steaks from now and then, but sometimes you just want to feel healthy, and this is exactly the thing to do that for you. That and water. Lots of water.
Lots of water. Speaking of, Allie runs into the ring holding a Beyond the Burger for you to take a big bite of.
That's thanks, Allie, for getting me this sponsorship. I know you love the wonderful meat substitutes, and I'm gonna point and make her look and like chuck it into the crowd.
People just let it hit the floor, dodge out of the way of it.
I'm gonna grab
Nobody
her,
wants that.
grab her.
It's
and
like
rush
roaches
off.
running when you turn the light on. Like this is a burger in a circle, like of people.
Everybody runs away.
Man, those people left quickly. Why'd you think they leave?
Oh, wow. Thunder Rolls is able to make it back into the back, accompanied by Allie, who is giving him the bottle of water he so desperately needs. Gotta hydrate after a match with the champ.
Yep, that's what made me thirsty. Match with the champ.
Water, it's a thirst quencher.
Right.
Oh, wow. So this is leading us into our final match for the evening, where we're going to have our big first tag team battle setting up for the tag team belt. Yeehaw Jones and Matt Savage, the newly formed tag team, will be taking on the strong European Union of Big Ben and Sheamus McTavish. All right. So this will be the start of the road for the belt of the tag team champions. and management is throwing the two strongest teams that look like they're going to be participating right out of the gate, right to get set. Entering the ring first will be the European Union. Big
Hang on.
Ben and Sheamus.
Actually, Big Ben wants to cut a promo
Go ahead.
before this happens. So cut back to his locker room. It's his little den. He's looking forlornly up at the spot above his fireplace where his cricket bat used to rest. Just kind of shakes his head. Oh, hello again. Welcome back. I've seen better days. As you all know, if you were watching earlier, my beloved prize cricket bat from my years in primary school, it's gone. That spot above the mantle, well, nothing can ever replace it. It's never going to be able to be filled unless maybe with a belt of some type. I can't imagine what kind of belt could possibly take the place of my beloved bat. But I digress. We're here in North Carolina. I didn't even know that was a state. I thought it was just the Carolinas. I mean, like, is there anything that North Carolina is even really known for, except, I don't know, like poverty and depression? Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, is this even a real place? I don't think so, but at any rate, we're here in North Carolina, and we are having our inaugural match with the European Union. My friend Seamus McTavish and I, we're gonna go out and we are going to absolutely mop the floor with our opponents tonight. We have Matt Savage and Yeehaw Jones, a couple of Yahoo Cowboys. I've seen Matt Savage in the ring before, and he did get the best of me that evening, but it was a pretty close match, and I feel that we will be able to take the upper hand tonight and win this match. Don't really care what management has to say about it. Not really interested in any of their opinions or bookings or anything like that. I'm just here to wrestle and to take the belt back to England once I get my title shot. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, and then we're gonna get out of this disgusting hellhole and hopefully move on to a more civilized state. So yeah, back to you, management. I will see you all in the ring, and then I can grab a cheap heat for that since I insulted the audience, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
and insulting management again as well.
All right, and then let me see. I gotta roll for work the audience. Oh wait, no, it's cut a promo. I gotta roll look. That's right. I'm cutting a promo, so I'm rolling look, but I got my ridiculous body stat. That is gonna be a 12. So
Okay.
I gain 1 momentum, and I am gonna have management. I'm gonna have creative book me in a hardcore, no holds barred match with Dark Loved.
Okay.
And it's not going to be pretty.
You mean like a Rage in the Cage match?
Sure.
Okay.
How much other stuff do you want to throw in there? Some barbed wire? How about fire?
We can do fire.
Like, whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, 100%. We can do fire. The outside of the ring is on fire.
Awesome. Like alligators?
No, we can't do alligators and fire. Water, fire, that doesn't mix very well, unfortunately. I'm
Sharks
sorry
with laser
to all of
beams.
the people that were super excited. We can laser light show during the match as well.
There you go.
Dark Love is so excited right now.
Well, Dark Love is going to be excited until we actually get into the ring, and then he's going to realize what a giant mistake he made smashing my cricket bat for no reason whatsoever other than he was upset that I took somebody else's side and not his.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, let's see the response from the other side. Matt Savage and Yeehaw, what do you have to say to this? What do you have in response to Big Ben and Sheamus saying that they're going to take the belt home for the European Union?
Well,
first off, the disrespect that Big Ben has shown towards beautiful North Carolina that we happen to be visiting tonight. It's going to take a long time for them to find him. I think that the European Union might disappear just like the Roanoke colonies back in the day if he's not careful. So I don't respect him coming in here and talking trash about this beautiful state, and we won't stand for it. Now, me and Yeehaw have done a lot of talking back here behind the stage. We have a lot of plans that we got in the works for everybody here on the roster of Northern Appalachian Wrestling, but I don't know if they're ready. Yeehaw, I don't know if they're ready for this. I don't know if they're ready.
Sounds to me like they're not ready for the future. What they want is something that's here, something that's present. What we need in this lawless land are a couple of self-proclaimed outlaws looking for frontier justice.
And if say two men were to come together to form such a faction, such a team at this point in time,
Right.
I don't know. What do you think? What would that be?
Well, I suppose since we're part of Northern Appalachian Wrestling and we're outlaws, I guess we're just a couple of Northern Appalachian outlaws. The N.A.W, if you will.
That's right, the N.A.W. And not only that, but we're not stopping here. We're going for the gold.
Yeah.
We're going for the top. We
That's
are
right.
the future. We are here, and we are now.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. The formation of the N.A.W. What are they going to bring? Some outlaw frontier justice to this mismanaged roster. Management nowhere to be found. There is no response. They're throwing these two big title titans at each other right from the get-go. They have to be insane. I guess we'll find out what happens in the ring this evening. We're not stopping it. We're bringing it to you right now. Entering the ring for the evening, the European Union from across the pond, Big Ben and Sheamus McTavish. There's a mix of boos and yays, people in their red coats trying to throw up signs of Big Ben, people holding cutouts of Big Ben with the clock striking noon.
All right, we're gonna step out, and I got the flag. It's the Union Jack on one side, the blue field, the circle of stars on the other side, waving it around. My red coats behind us, right? Pointing to my red coats as my per usual. This time I've got a bouquet of roses that I'm throwing to the crowd, tossing them here and there. Like I hand one to a pretty lady in one of the front rows or whatever, and give her the, and then toss my cape off and jump over the top rope into the ring, and I'm gonna work the crowd. I'm gonna work the audience.
Okay.
That is a 9. I get +1, right? Because it's audience.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Sheamus is gonna try and help drum that up a little bit, just rocking the outside ring on the top rope. Lights go down. You hear the whip crack. And in come the Northern Appalachian Outlaws.
Yeah, for our entrance, when the lights go down, you hear the whip crack, and it's spotlight on the front of the entrance ramp, and Yeehaw Jones is in the showdown pose, and he just points a finger to the sky, a finger gun, and he fires, and when he fires, it blares out Matt Savage's ring music, lights and everything.
Excellent. Another big explosion, lights. Matt Savage enter onto the ring, or onto the ramp.
So as I
Take it
come
away.
out, as is tradition, steel chair in hand. Only the spray paint on the steel, it has X on the seat as usual, but on the top of the backrest portion, it has N, the number 4 -0.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Start smacking the seat of the chair to rally up the crowd, and I want to do a work the crowd on that, please.
Yeah, go for it. Everybody holding up signs. 4040.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
New champ. New champ.
That's a big 12 on that one.
The crowd is on its feet from both work the audiences. You can definitely feel the energy radiating throughout the stadium. No one is going to be sitting down during this match.
All right. And
I beg to differ there.
Okay, Thunder Rolls is the only one sitting down.
So on the outside of the ring as we reach it, me and Yeehaw are gonna do rock paper scissors to see who starts the match.
Excellent.
So
go right ahead.
Here's the background knowledge: Yeehaw Jones only does rock, because he hasn't asked what are the other roles, and at this point he's too afraid to ask.
Okay. Shoot.
Oh man!
Can never beat that rock.
You betrayed me.
Big Ben for the European Union. Who's going to start in? Is it going to be you or is it going to be Sheamus?
If Sheamus wants to start, he can feel free.
Sheamus will take the reins on this, and he'll start in the ring with Matt Savage.
So after they all enter the ring, Cold Stone Cream Austin, he's going to be walking down the entrance ramp with a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. And he's going to go right outside the ring, set the duffel bag down, open it up. He's going to put on a security jacket and one of the little security caps. He's going to pin a badge to his chest. The camera's going to pan and zoom in onto the badge, and it's going to say Management Shenanigans Security. He's just sit there cross-armed at the edge of the ring.
after seeing the badge title, real quick, Matt Savage is gonna roll out of the ring and go up and shake Cold Stone's hand and thank him for his service. Very much appreciated. Pat on the back. Appreciates him being up here tonight. And then gets back in the ring to get ready.
Excellent. All right. Well, it's a good thing that you're going to be there, Cold Stone. That's all I can say. So, starting off, Matt Savage and Yeehaw are going to start off in control. So, Matt Savage, take it away against Sheamus.
Okay. I'll start with a normal lockup, show of strength, and then go for Irish whip into the corner where Yeehaw is currently located.
Okay. Give me a work roll.
That's a 5.
So you go for the Irish whip, but Sheamus is ready and he reverses it on you, Irish whipping you into the corner where Yeehaw is, and then he's going to follow it up with a charging spear. Where he will hit you hard into the turnbuckle and then just turn around, giving the audience the flex strength. Handing control back over to you after he puts you into the turnbuckle. Just
So as he's doing the flex pose off here, is he facing me or is he facing away from me?
He faces away. He's going full on into the crowd.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in and do kind of like a leg stomp into the back of his leg to try to like get him down to one knee. And then from that bounce off of the rope into a bulldog. So I'll grab him by the back of the head and slam it on the mat.
Yeah, and slam him. Yep.
That is is this a work?
Yes, it is a work.
I'm gonna spend 2 momentum to make that a 7.
Oh wow, okay. Whew. Starting rough here for you guys.
Let's mix these dice up a little bit. I think
These dice, not your friends.
I think that's what we're gonna do.
All right, so you're able to put him down onto one knee from the hit into the back, and then you bungee off of the ropes to bulldog him down onto the mat.
So then, after I hit the bulldog, I'm gonna stop and run at the side rope that would be horizontal to him.
Okay.
And then go and hit the second rope and do a moonsault off the second rope onto him on the mat.
Ooh,
So it'll be
okay.
like a backflip splash off the second rope. That would be a 10.
Switching up the dice has helped you.
These dice are much better. These dice are much better.
You hit that one clean. Oh, pops and cheers from the crowd watching you do the salt off of the second rope. Bam! Dropping legs right onto the waiting Sheamus on the mat.
And then after that, I'm gonna do a roll, just kind of roll off of him, and then walk over and tag in Yeehaw.
All right, the tag in to Yeehaw. Yeehaw, what are you going to do as Sheamus is rolling on the ground, looking over to the side of the ring, and he starts the slow crawl to the side?
Okay, I immediately go, and oh man, wait, is this a bad idea? This is a bad idea. I'm not gonna try and carry this man. This man is very big, isn't he? He's quite big. You know, I'm feeling really excited being in a tag team, but this is not the way to do it. It's just like I'm
You
gonna
can do it.
I can do it.
The whole
do it.
crowd.
I will.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
And I run towards him.
Let's go.
Yeah, I run towards him and I'm like, and I try and drag him farther away from his partner.
Give me the body roll.
Oh man. The audience wouldn't let me down by building me up, so I could just
Right?
Oh, I too will spend my 2 momentum to make it a 7.
Fantastic. Pulling him back. Everybody.
My hip. But I will pull him back, and then what I want to do is I want to set him up in the corner, and what I want to do is just because now we're doing tag teams, I want to do a thing where I stomp him to make him like go down, and then tag Savage in, and then he'll rotate in, stomp him, and then I'll tag in, and then we'll do this a couple
just
times.
rotate stomping.
Yeah,
the stampede.
Okay.
The stampede, if you will.
Yeah,
and we will. Okay.
All right.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben, are you just gonna let this happen? You're gonna slide in off the side there. Oh, he's got plans. He's got plans.
Oh, if there's anything I hate more than betrayers of meat, it's when Big Ben has plans. But I got a 10 with the +2 work, and I got the talent, surprisingly talented on a work 10+ roll. I gained +1 heat with my opponent.
All right, so you'll go up a heat for this tag team match. That will help. Definitely help for later. And you're still in control as you guys are doing the stampede, rotating now, just boots to the ground.
Also, I want to say, if Allie looked as good in your head as she did in mine, you would take meat substitutes every once in a while at her recommendation.
And then he gets swayed by the wiles of a woman. But I will.
Hey.
So I will then, after we do the stampede a couple times, I'm gonna do like a duck and roll backwards and point at him, and then if he's like at this point he's like in sitting position. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll back and then do a running like jumping knees into him.
Okay.
All right. Big Ben is gonna spend 2 momentum.
Okay.
To do a heel move. So as Yeehaw is backing up to get his distance to run at him.
Oh, this is
you just see,
and I say over the mic so you can hear it. He's behind me, isn't he?
And he's just gonna give him the ear clap.
Oh, all right. Give him the head clap.
All right, so this is gonna be a reel.
Oh wow!
And I just rolled a 9. Wait. Yeah, 9.
He's really boxing your ears.
So I'm gonna ear clap my dude right there. So I just
Uh-huh.
I
So
just spent the 2
Yeehaw has
momentum
been
to do the heal move, right?
yep, Yeehaw
Okay.
has been ear clapped and is now in the middle of the ring.
Hang on a second here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm leaving him helplessly lying on the floor. All right,
Yeah,
that's
I figured that's
okay.
what you were
So,
picking.
Yeehaw is writhing in the ring. I'm gonna go over to Sheamus, and I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna just touch his hand,
That's the tag.
and then roll him out of the
Sheamus
ring with my foot.
rolls out of the ring.
And then I'm gonna turn my focus back onto Yeehaw Jones, and I'm gonna grab him by the hair, and I'm gonna pick him up, put him over my shoulder, and then just give him the shoulder drop.
Oof. All right.
Body, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend
Showing
my.
off your feat of strength of one-handing him up onto your shoulder.
I'm spending. Yeah, I'm spending my last momentum to make that a 7.
Oh, jeez.
So.
Everybody's spending momentum to make sure it works. All right, you do the drop, and you're just gonna like let him roll off
And then I'm gonna give him
off the
back
shoulder.
control to get that momentum back. So.
Okay. So he
Okay.
does the drop and lets you roll off Yeehaw, and now you're back in control.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is, as he's showboating, I'm going to feel very flustered after all that whole thing, and I'm
Mhm.
going to try and get on the top rope and jump on him from behind so that my legs are over him, like he's doing, like he's carrying me.
Right.
Do a yeehaw, and I'm gonna fall backwards to do like a reverse Hurricane Rana kind of thing, and I'm trying
Oh
to pull
man.
him towards the corner.
Okay.
Okay, work.
Yeah. Good luck. This will be
I will need it.
this will be amazing if you pull it off.
Oh, 10. Yeah.
Hey!
10. Okay.
Wow. Not
And I get
only
plus
do
2
you
heat.
hit it clean, you land on his shoulders perfectly with a yeehaw as you land. To do the hurricane flip, you
Yeah.
gain 1 momentum in the process.
All right. And what I'm gonna do is I'm Hurricane Rana-ing. That's a
Uh-huh.
word.
That
Him
is a
into the
word now.
corner so that I could tag in Matt.
Okay. So you basically ride him sort of over into the corner
Damn
and
right.
do the tag to
Big Ben
Matt
Rodeo.
Savage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so I will let me see. I'm going to do a babyface move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend my 2 momentum,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to just disgusted with the hand clap that Big Ben had pulled off, interrupting our beautiful stampede maneuver earlier.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna walk in and stand next to Sheamus and just go, no, I want him, and point at Big Ben.
Ooh. Okay. So Seamus just
Oh,
whoa.
and by doing that, I'm gonna generate +1 heat for the babyface move.
Nice. Okay. So now you guys are at +2 heat for this tag. What is the next step that you're going to do after
So
pulling off
is
the
is she-
babyface move?
is Sheamus gonna tag in Big Ben?
Big Ben's already tagged in.
Yeah, I'm in the ring.
Oh, I thought Sheamus was the active one. Did I
No,
miss that?
no. He goes to Big Ben goes to tag Sheamus in, and
Uh,
Sheamus rolls out. So Big Ben is the one that's been whipped into the corner. Do you still want to have done that for the babyface, or do you
Yeah,
want to take that back?
I'll still do that. That's my bad. I
Okay.
guess somewhere in my brain I completely missed that part of it. But
No worries.
that's fine. I'll still take the +1 heat generation.
Okay.
Okay. So then with Big Ben there, I am gonna go for just a lock-up test of strength with him
Ooh.
in the middle of the ring.
Wow. All right. That's bold.
So what do you want me to roll for that?
Well, you're gonna be rolling body for that lockup,
Hi.
especially if it's gonna be a test of strength.
Oh, I'm ready. Maybe.
All right.
I'm not ready. I got a 3. I'm not ready.
Oh,
I'm super
you go,
ready.
You go for the test of strength, being real confident. You've got the crowd on your side. Everybody's cheering. You lock up, and Big Ben just monsters you straight back. Ben, how do you want to capitalize on that?
All right,
He
so
went for the lockup. He wasn't ready.
So I drop him to his knees after he mistakenly decided to lock horns with the bull over here. And I'm gonna just snap him down since I've already got like a grip on him. I'm just gonna snap him down and just like try to face plant him and put him face down on the mat real quick.
Oof. So another show of strength here from Big Ben, just trying to muscle you onto the ground.
That's a 12.
+1 momentum for you as you clearly show the dominance of power that you have, forcing Matt Savage down to the mat. People just a gasp of oh.
So while he's down, I'm gonna just like give him some stomps to the leg, try to work the leg a little bit.
Okay, so as you're giving stomps, Sheamus is on the outside of the ring, riling the crowd, trying to rile the crowd up. At the same time, we see cut to the side of the ring, and Stone Cold is having
Cold
Stone is
Stone, we're not
having
getting
to.
sued.
Yeah, we're not getting sued. Excuse me. Cold Stone is having to fend off Jimbo Wrecker, who has run in down the side of the ramp and is trying to put fists into his face. At the end of his fists are fudge management containers that he's punching you with.
So he's gonna run down. I'm gonna try to stop him. He's gonna start throwing hands, and
He's not running. He's not running to the ring. He's running straight at you to just start pummeling you with your own ice cream.
Ooh, that makes me angry.
So everybody's centered on that. You're getting the kicks in. What are you gonna do as you're landing the kicks down onto Matt Savage?
I rolled an 8 to work, and I got a -1, so that's a 7.
Still in control.
So I'm gonna actually give him control to take another momentum.
Okay. Matt Savage, you have control as you're getting the stomps from the monster just on top of you.
So as he's going for the stomp, I'm gonna roll over onto my back and try to like kick Ben, like on like the side of his knee to kind of try to buckle him a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for that.
All right. Give me a work on that.
That is a 12.
Whew, big hit. Pop the audience again, not expecting that sudden shot. The giant Big Ben kind of has to stop mid stomp. You're able to roll away.
So with that, while he's kind of down on the knee from the side kick, I'm gonna just start doing cross chest kicks and just kind of kicking him in the chest like 3-4 times, and just kind of like pumping up every time I do it to kind of rally on it,
like a build up. Bah.
Yeah.
Bah.
Okay. That will be an 11.
Again, hitting strong. The audience loving the hits. The monster just Big Ben taking the shots to the chest. They look like they're pushing him back, but at the same time, he is the monster of N.A.W. People again on their feet cheering, counting out the number of hits.
And then as we still kind of have him down there on the knees, I'm gonna go over and tag in Yeehaw, and we're gonna set up to go for stereo super kicks while he's down on the knee.
Okay.
So do you want both of us to roll a work on this, or just
both of you will have to roll on this?
Okay.
All right.
This is awesome. I got an 11.
I got a 12.
Oh wow!
All right.
Hitting in unison.
Oh no!
Can
boy.
I spend a momentum to interrupt this?
You can spend a momentum to interrupt one of them. You have to pick which one.
Can I spend 2 momentum to interrupt both?
Yes.
All right.
There you
go. So they're gonna come in, right? And
Right?
they're gonna give me the stereo kicks. Back one, back two. Then on the third one, I'm grabbing both the feet and I'm gonna lift them both up off of their feet to drop them both on the mat.
Oh wow. Okay.
That
Roll
was an
me.
expensive interrupt, you guys.
Yeah, but well worth the power move that you're getting right
Hold on,
here.
hold
That's a 9.
All right, that succeeds. You're gonna throw them both off balance.
And then I'm gonna go.
As
what?
you do that, Seamus is gonna reach over the ropes and try and wrap up
Oh, okay.
Matt Savage from holding you on the back, trying to hold you back up against the ropes.
Okay, all right. Well, if that's the case, then since Matt Savage is immobilized, I'm gonna pick up Yeehaw Jones, and I'm gonna whip him into the ropes to get some momentum. Then as he's coming back, I'm gonna use the momentum to hoist him up and out of the ring.
I'm not a ref. You can't do that.
Right on a ref. Okay.
Hitting him with the ref throw.
Watch out, man.
Jeez.
He has to hit a ref. It's like his thing every episode.
I'm guessing that's body, right?
That is body.
Dude, I have rolled so many 6s tonight. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's a 7. So that's a 10.
All right.
That's not a 9. It's a 10.
You hit clean. Yeehaw goes up and out over the top, crashing in onto the ref that's on the side. You gain a momentum from the toss.
And then I'm gonna give control over to Matt Savage. I'm gonna point at Sheamus and just tell him.
All right. Yeehaw's still the man in, but
man.
huh?
Yeah, I was saying Yeehaw's the active.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Okay.
you're still in the ring, and Big Ben's gesturing for you to bring it on. Sheamus lets you go.
Okay. Well, just to make sure that we don't have any more interruption on that, as Sheamus lets me go, I'm gonna turn and cradle hook Sheamus's head.
Oh, off the top rope.
And then do a stunner to bounce him off the top rope to the outside of the ring.
Okay.
So
give me a work.
That will be a 13 work, my friend.
Wow. The bungee on the top.
These guys have gotten so hot for this back half of this match, man.
Incredible.
All I'm saying is
him off the side. He falls, hits the ground. He looks like he's definitely stunned.
And then off of that, I'm gonna pop up immediately and just go for like a full gas spear into Big Ben in the middle of the ring.
Let's see if you can hit this one.
While he's doing that, I imagine that my blow got softened by sweet old Dave.
Dave the ref.
No, and then the fury of seeing Dan the man get taken down and seeing that he got stunned. Can I jump up and like get on the top rope and dive after Sheamus to make sure he doesn't interfere anymore?
Yeah,
like as a side spectacle.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, you already have the other side spectacle of
yeah, there's a lot going on.
The ice cream punches.
Yes, sir. And I got a 9 for that one. So this is to let them fight.
All right. So you dive off into Sheamus to extra put him down on the mat as both Big Ben and Matt Savage begin to tear into each other. And Matt, what is your role for that spear?
It is a with the +2, that would be a 10.
So you
I
hit
switched
the spear.
dice too. I even switched dice. I was like, we're gonna switch dice just to mix it up.
Just to mix it up. All right, hitting the 10, getting the extra momentum from that. You're still in control after you hit the spear into Big Ben.
So after I hit the spear, I'm gonna do kind of like after we hit the mat with it, I'm gonna do kind of like a rollout to go and hit the ropes, and then I'm gonna run back out to the other side where Yeehaw's holding Sheamus, and I'm gonna dive over the top rope and do a diving forearm onto Sheamus outside of the ring.
Jeez, poor Sheamus. Give me that work roll from the dive.
That will be a 9 for the dive.
All right, again, Sheamus taking the hits, just diving out. Right now, Big Ben, the only legal man in the ring. Ref on the outside, slowly getting up, looking outside, trying to assess what's going on. The count for being out of the ring has not started yet.
So after hitting with the forearm, I'm gonna just kind of arm clasp onto the back for Yeehaw and just point at Big Ben and do a gesture to signal for the setup, and then we're
Okay.
both gonna roll back into the ring and set up for a finisher.
Okay.
So we want to do a tag team setup finisher. How do we roll for this?
So there actually, I believe there is a rule for this. Let me find it. Da.
Because this is like the inaugural match for this, to make it
Mhm.
easier, I could roll for mine because mine is basically setting up into his.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you'll both have to hit for the setup.
Okay.
You'll roll for your initial setup, and then Matt Savage will roll for the end part of this
Okay.
the scenario.
So I'm gonna do the work in the crowd with the lasso kind of motion, and I'm going
Mhm.
to. I built up 3 momentum off of hitting 2 10s and an 11.
Yep.
So I'm gonna spend that. Haha. That. Okay, with the 3 momentum, that's an 11.
Okay. So
So
you've got the setup.
the finisher setup is gonna be that he goes in and does the Howdy Haymaker
Mhm.
into Big Ben, and then the momentum of the punch will turn him kind of do like a
A
daze
dizzy spin.
And
Yeah.
as he does this dizzy spin, it goes into me, who's then going to lift up for the GTS finisher.
Okay.
So with excellence of execution, I get my +2 work on my roll for finisher.
Okay.
So that is 9, and then I'll burn the 1 momentum to get it clean and do 10.
Poof. Okay. So we have the finisher move put on Big Ben from the double tag here, putting in the work. The last thing that we can see after the dizzy move from the Howdy Haymaker, and then Matt Savage bringing it home to put Ben down. Jimbo Wrecker has now been dancing back and forth, not really doing a whole lot on the outside of the ring to our frosty friend. Mostly looks like he was there as a distraction. As we pan back over to where Sheamus should be on the ground, Sheamus is gone. The crowd is aghast. People are wondering how he could just disappear like that while you're still just fresh off the celebration. The management TV drops, and we see Caretaker there giving you a big thumbs up, holding up a sign that says, "Congratulations, you're welcome for the win." And then he thumbs up again, and we see in the background Sheamus being wheeled into Caretaker's room. Management screen goes up. Cutting to announcers. Wow. Didn't expect that one. Again, the Caretaker making off with another wrestler from the lineup. What is even going on? Management giving the thumbs up to Yeehaw and Matt Savage and congratulating them on their win. Is this the punishment that management has been threatening to Big Ben the whole time?
I have no idea at this point, Bob. It's anybody's guess. Knowing that Big Ben hasn't made any friends backstage with management so far, this absolutely could be a step in the direction of whatever their plan's going to be. But honestly, I'm concerned about the future of the European Union. I mean, we had a really strong showing out here with these 2 great tag teams putting on a hell of a hell of a show ender for everybody, and I'm really hoping that, the last time it was England that had the problem with the European Union, but it looks like this time it might not be their fault.
It definitely wasn't their fault. I have to say they put on a fantastic show. The power of Big Ben, the knowing the teamwork for when Sheamus needed to step in, and seeing Yeehaw and Matt Savage being able to throw a wrench into that teamwork. Timing was everything in that match, and they definitely showed that they were capable of throwing them off their guard. Hopefully, we'll be able to get Sheamus back in time for WrestleMania for the tag team matchup, because this is one that we definitely want to see again.
I just want to say it's WrestleVania with a V. We're not getting sued.
We are not getting sued.
Not getting sued.
Patches O'Houlihan, our guest once again. Do you have any last words for us here?
So Patches is definitely winded from running up and down the ramp several times. But he comes back and he's got like fudge management TM. Ice Cream is like, guys, I finally managed to find the last tub of this. Don't tell anybody. And as he's like excited to finally have this, Yeehaw Jones is gonna jump down and snatch the ice cream, and he's like, he starts eating in front of Patches, who looks heartbroken. He's like, sorry, Patches. Fudge management's for closers, and he starts eating it. He's like, "Come back here, you punk!" And he starts chasing Yeehaw to the back.
And I'm gonna roll down the ramp and be like, I brought you a Beyond the Burger.
Get that out of my face!
I haven't seen that much distress on Patch's face since his wife refused to sign the divorce papers, Bob. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Ouch.
But
well, Jim, he really wanted a tub of that new ice cream. Unfortunately, it looks like it was snatched away from him at the last moment. And you gotta feel sorry again for the Thunder Rolls trying to get people to eat healthy, and it's just not going over very well.
I feel like with Thunder Rolls' endorsements tonight, he may have converted a few vegetarians in the crowd.
Well, only time will tell, and we'll see if our viewership improves in wanting to go green.
All right. Is that a good spot to wrap? Like,
that is gonna wrap it up for tonight's episode. Fantastic end with the tag team match, and with the again underhanded play from management, just not having it. But now we've seen the creation of the N.A.W. So we'll see how that does going up against the EU when we finally start to get to WrestleMania. I have been your host this evening, Ringmaster, Ringleader, terrible management conniving and sneaking around in the background. But I have to give it up to these guys, the true heroes of the episode, all of our wrestlers. Congratulations, guys. You guys are doing awesome. I hope you're enjoying the story. I hope you watching are enjoying the story as well. We will continue our road to WrestleMania, and we'll see where those belts go and who is going to end up where.